Greetings, my fellow travelers, and welcome to Spirit Therapy. After a 2-week hiatus, here we are. It seems I just could not get this report out until Mars went direct, which is happening today, this evening, around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means our action is going forward, and all the things that we've been struggling with or dealing with or working on in the past few weeks is finally letting up, and we can have an easier time of it. Hallelujah. So I'll start with that. I want to say I hope that all of you have made it through, possibly by the skin of your teeth, but that's still making it through the last few weeks. It's been a lot of emotions, a lot of digging into places where we thought maybe there was nothing left to dig in, and finding that there's still a little paint on there that we just gotta scrape off. And that is Mars going retrograde into Scorpio. Scorpio can be about the shadow, about the deep inner world where all the creepy crawlies and unknowns lurk. So with Mars, our planet of action and male force, going into Scorpio, digging around in there, and about a week ago, the sun went into Cancer. So happy birthday to all of you crabs out there. And the sign of Cancer is the feminine sign, the feminine, emotional, heart center, where our feelings live. So I hope that explains a little bit about the energy that we've been going through in the past few weeks. I do, just because I'm me, I want to apologize for sort of leaving you hanging out there. But I kept asking Spirit every week, every day, how about now? How about now? Can we do it now? How about now? And I would get maybes or flat out no's. So I realized, I can say we're going to come out Monday or every week as much as I want, but this is a group effort, and Spirit has its own plan, and I'm learning to accept that. Doing Spirit Therapy sessions is a whole lot easier. I don't know why. I don't need that much time to tune in when I do sessions, but I guess here we're giving a general message. And so that's why Spirit calls the shots. So, having said that, in my own life, that could be something you may want to look into in your own life. We make all kinds of plans. We have demands on ourselves from us or other people. And so where does Spirit fit into this? Where does your spirit fit in? And where do you feel it's time to do things or not time to do things? So I know I've talked about that before, but I think it's always important to tune in with the other side of yourself and the universe, even though we're all one, but to ask those questions, because now that we're moving forward, we have until September a lot of doing it, getting it done, figuring it out. It's like the 11th hour in finding out how you feel, what you really love, what's important to you, and what belief systems you might have that are still slowing you down. It's not easy for any of us, but in my opinion, this that we just went through and are now just coming out of, I think that's it. I mean, how much deeper can we go? How much farther into the shadow can we go, having dug into Scorpio in the time of feminine emotions? So whatever's coming up right now, if it's super rough, if it's a little rough, if it's anything in between, the best thing you can do is to deal with it. Really deal with it. If you gotta cry, cry by yourself, cry with a friend. If you gotta yell, yell with yourself, yell with a friend. Get it out. Get it out. This expellation of stuff that we don't need is really the most important thing. And you'll see, I mean, again, if you're listening to this, I'm sure you're working on yourself. If you're not, or you know people around you who are not, compassion, 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 because the only reason why people are acting so crazy, a lot of them, is because they're lost and they don't know what's going on and they're angry and they've never thought or tried to look at themselves or are afraid of what they're going to find. So it doesn't mean you have to be around them. It doesn't mean you have to save them. It doesn't mean you have to be a victim of their negativity. But it is helpful to understand that we're all here to hold the light standard for each other and for ourselves. So wherever we can find compassion with ourselves and those that are lost or not is a great way to go right now. But it's interesting because where is the line between compassion and standing up for yourself and not being a doormat? That's what I've been thinking about the last few days. And a good friend of mine said it, I think, best. Listen, if I'm not okay, I'm not going to be of use to anyone. So I have to take care of myself first. And it can sound selfish, but it's really where the seat of our power, of our strength, and our love and our compassion really is. So tuning into ourself first, and if you're bringing any negative emotion, anger, shame, guilt, frustration, sadness towards me, and I don't feel that I have the capacity to deal with it right now, it's the best thing for both of us if I just walk away. So that's good. That's really good. Because, we're just starting to move forward here. So let's really know and understand what's going on with us. And once we learn how to really take care of ourselves first, that's when the flood of compassion can so easily flow through you. So easily. And we see it on Facebook. I mean, with everything that's going on in the world, there's a lot of blow-ups. It's really no surprise to most astrologers. There's things here where blow-ups can happen and fights can happen and eruptions can happen. But it's just us looking at ourselves through the lens of the world. And you see on Facebook, a lot of people were very worried, were very angry, were very sadness-ridden, and it was hard to be on Facebook. At least that was my reality for those last few weeks. And now, I made a conscious decision to just put love out there, and that's what I do anyway. But to really just go here, love people, love, and a friend of mine did the same thing, and we noticed that our experience has been different in the last week. It's more lighthearted, it's more loving, it's more fun. Not to say that all the things that we've gone through are not real, but what is the help in just being angry and sad about it? It doesn't help the collective unconscious and the collective conscious become more loving and vibrate at a higher level. So, with that said, I'm going to pick some goddess guidance cards here for us to look at the week ahead, because a lot of my viewers really enjoyed the card readings that I did a couple weeks ago. So we're going to use the goddess guidance oracle cards by, of course, the beautiful, wonderful Doreen Virtue. And so let's do the same spread that we did before. Just a look at the week ahead. We've got holiday weekend coming, going into July, going forward with our action as of today. So you may feel a little more lighthearted today. So run with it to the bank. And let's see what Spirit has to say about our recent past, our recent present, and our recent future. Okay. So our recent past, Nebatona, sacred space. So a lot of vigils, a lot of holding sacred space for us to calm ourselves, to heal ourselves as a planet, as a world, as the human beings. So the message is create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Hopefully that's what we've done in this time of either turmoil outside or turmoil in our own lives. So sacred space, and also when those hurts come up, it is a wonderful time for us to heal, a wonderful time for us to really just catapult ourselves into a new vibration, like a snake shedding its skin, into, okay, what else is possible? What else? How else can I love myself and the world? All right, so this is our recent present. We have Sig, quiet time. Quiet time. All right, with you see that rainbow aura she has going on there. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So that tells me that, maybe being an Aries, I get there a little faster, but maybe because I took the time to allow myself to heal from certain things that happened in my own personal life and realized that I was raw in it and that my spirit may understand it, but my body and mind still need time. So that may be where the world is, and maybe you are right now, still in literally, Mars hasn't even gone direct yet, and I'm calling it direct. We got a few more hours here. So to take the time to start at a good center, get your footing right in a good place before you start the race. I really like that. And then, our recent future, Rhiannon, sorceress. That's the magic. That's the riding forward into the unknown, making known the unknown with the guidance of spirit and the moon and all the planets. And the message is you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And that's the truth. And that goes for all of us. So we see that this digging around has really, that's how we learn, through catalyst and through experience. And a lot of times we won't dig in there unless something starts digging in there from the outside. So to go with sacred space into quiet time, into sorceress, I just love it when they're talking through, but it's still fun to understand that, us and them, we're one, and it really is all synchronizing together, and that we're all good. We're all guided and protected, and there is an orchestration out there happening for all of us. And if we offer allowance instead of resistance towards what we want, and that's with love and light, then we shall receive the equivalent and more back into our reality. So our final, I don't know why I'm so itchy. Our final message card is Una, easy does it. Easy does it. Tell the people, Aries girl, relax, okay? It is Cancer time. It is time for the home and the internal, and if you haven't done your spring cleaning, maybe you do a little summer cleaning, whatever that may be. some sweating, some cleansing, some steam baths. Also a good thing to do here. Cancer's a water sign, so flowing with it. And the message is, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So I think with that, I bid you a good day and a good week, and I truly do hope to see you next Monday. And in the meantime, we're also doing some renovations and some changes on our website to make it easier for you to navigate and find your way. So I'll let you know when all those things have happened. And yeah, peace and love. Love yourself so you can love the world, because it really needs it right now. And anything else, Spirit? Okay. They said tomorrow is a good day. So tomorrow would be the last day of June, the 30th. Watch what happens on the 30th, and then you can ride it through the next week and beyond. All right. In love and light, I bid you a good day, good life, and a good night eventually.